plastic percolating in your entire life. Our life revolves around plastic from dawn to dusk and beyond. Mass production of plastic has accelerated so rapidly that it has led to the creation of 8.3 billion metric tons of plastic, most of which is disposable stuff which eventually ends up in trash. With more than 12.7 million tons of plastic being discarded every year, it is alarming and at the same time disheartening to see the plight of our planet due to plastic. Plastic takes more than 400 years to decompose, so most of it still exists. Exists in some form in the ecosystem, which cycles from trash to oceans to flora and fauna, and eventually this toxic ecosystem takes a toll on the living of all the organisms on this planet, thereby polluting the entire planet, and the single-use plastics are one of the major culprits for this.
So from the last few videos, we are able to understand the level of destruction and degradation plastics and its related products has done to our day-to-day lives and to the environment. Now there have been various studies that have been conducted and published which showcase this widespread problem. Now due to the wide access of internet to people, people from all walks of life agree to the fact that plastic and its related products should be limited in its usage or totally banned. Now one would think that a developed country would take the first concrete steps to actually take care of this plastic menace. However, it is a perceived third world country, a developing nation, Rwanda, that took the first proper steps to curbing the plastic problem. They have been plastic free for the last 11 years. So most of the countries that implement plastic ban actually go for banning plastic carry bags or one-time usage polythene bags. However, France is one of the major countries which has gone for total ban of plastic materials that are used to make dishes as well as containers.
My government took that decision for the litter pollution of water bodies, pollution of soil. That decision was taken. It has created challenges in terms of packaging, but it has created opportunities. Ordinary citizens don't have any problem. Those who have problems are people in industries. So those one have been complaining, but with time, everybody understands that we gained more by banning plastic rather than keeping it.
I'd say we have saved the environment of 100 million plastic bags. You know, that's something worth to celebrate. Plastic bags were basically everywhere and they were literally in the environment. Some were getting in the drains, clogging them. Some were habitats for mosquito, and mosquito causes malaria. So plastic was a big environmental menace. Yeah, I'm very proud. I felt that I've achieved something.
This one can carry maybe 2 kilo. This one like 5 kilo. This is like 3 kilo.
Generally around the area it's much cleaner. Not everybody's dumping plastic bags. And also it's getting really hard to find them in the market.
With this, it might be expensive, but it's much better for the environment. The streets are much cleaner.
They come in many colors and they're beautiful. I love them.
When I come to the market, most of the time they ask me, where is your bag? So I have to buy a new bag each time I come to shop.
I have so many of this in the house because I have to keep on buying every day.
We have notorious cases whereby consumers are continually entering into illegal activities that involve use of plastic bags. Then they can be arrested.
As Kenya, we went for the radical decision making. We've gone to the slums to look at how people are trading. Do we have plastics in the slums? And we noticed that 5 out of 10 traders are already complying.
Much of these investments has gone to our neighboring countries where the use of plastic packaging is still allowed. Around the streets right now, you can still find the plastic bags, but they are operating under the black market.
Other countries, they should emulate Kenya, and Rwanda, and ban all single-use plastic bags and plastic items like straws, disposable cups, plates, anything that cannot be recycled has no reason being in circulation.
Are we the generation that is going to crush the aquatic life, or are we the ones who are going to sustain life on Earth?
So from the last few videos, we are able to understand the level of destruction and degradation plastics and its related products has done to our day-to-day lives and to the environment. Now there have been various studies that have been conducted and published which showcase this widespread problem. Now due to the wide access of internet to people, people from all walks of life agree to the fact that plastic and its related products should be limited in its usage or totally banned. Now one would think that a developed country would take the first concrete steps to actually take care of this plastic menace. However, it is a perceived third world country, a developing nation, Rwanda, that took the first proper steps to curbing the plastic problem. They have been plastic free for the last 11 years. So most of the countries that implement plastic ban actually go for banning plastic carry bags or one-time usage polythene bags. However, France is one of the major countries which has gone for total ban of plastic materials that are used to make dishes as well as containers.
France has become the first country in the world to ban disposable plastic cups and plates. A new French law requires all disposable tableware to be made from 50% biologically sourced materials that can be composted at home by January of 2020. That number will rise to 60% by January of 2025. The law is in addition to France's Energy Transition for Green Growth Act, a law adopted last year with the intention of reducing human impact on climate change. France hopes to become a global example in environmental and energy solutions. Scientists estimate that around 8 million tons of plastic waste ended up in the world's oceans in 2010, with warnings that this amount could increase tenfold unless international waste management is improved.
The best alternative to disposable plates, which are made out of thermocol and are non-biodegradable, are palm leaf plates. These are sturdy products and can be exported all over the world. As concerns for our environment grows and people who are sensitive to environmental issues begin to cautiously switch to products which are more environment friendly, these plates are sure to make a huge impact in the market. The leaves can easily be molded into containers and plates of different shapes and sizes with a simple molding machine, and this machine can easily be operated by the staff with minimal training. Very low education levels are needed, and therefore this can be a good opportunity for employment of the local population. The primary raw material that is needed here is palm tree leaves, which is found abundantly in India. At present, about 70 to 80 million trees are found, especially in the southern parts of the country. Tamil Nadu has half of them. We can incentivize farmers and landowners in South India and other regions of India where these trees are grown to grow more number of trees as the demand for this product grows. We will then grow our distribution channel to make this product available all across India, especially the tourist locations where foreigners visit frequently. We can also stick paper labels on the underside of these plates, which will mention some important features. For example, these plates can be used in microwave, they are leak-proof, and they can hold hot liquids also. There are some companies abroad which are already using this idea and manufacturing this product, but they have to procure these leaves from India. As such, companies set up over here will have a huge competitive advantage. Let us first take a look at the manufacturing process.